YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Boba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Octopus Evolution card for none other than Gravenberch. Gravenberch is an 85 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, right footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, for you guys that don't know, in order to obtain the card, you do have to chain the evolution with the box-to-box Evo and then the new Octopus Evolution. It is going to cost you 50,000 coins, which for the start of FC25 is a little bit expensive, but he does look to be a phenomenal box-to-box midfielder. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. The lowest stat that he does have is 78 for both his shooting and defending. And as you guys know, for a box-to-box midfielder, it's really important that going forward he is really effective, but you do still need that defensive cover. And with him being 6'3" and having really good defending and physical stats, I think that he's going to be an absolute tank in the middle of the pitch. Now, he does have 83 pace overall with 84 acceleration and 82 sprint speed. Not too bad for a center mid, but I would still recommend a chem style to make him even more quick. As that box-to-box midfielder, the 78 shooting is going to be another really important stat for the card because we also need him to be quite effective going forward. 79 attacking positioning, 78 finishing, 4-star weak foot for the card as well. I don't expect the shooting to be anything too crazy in game, but he can most definitely bag you a few goals. Now, the technical side to his game in terms of passing and dribbling is also going to be a huge part to his game because we also do need that chance creation. He does have 87 vision, 86 short pass, and 82 long pass. His passing in game should be really accurate. And when you go ahead and pair that with his 86 dribbling, I do expect him to be an absolute technician on the ball. 82 agility, but then only 74 balance is a little bit of a letdown for the card. And keep in mind, boys, he is also 6'3", so he isn't going to be the smoothest of players on the ball, but he does have the technical playstyle, which is a pretty nice bonus. 79 reactions, 88 ball control, and 81 composure. With the 4-star skill moves, I think it's going to be really interesting to test out just how good he is on the ball. The 78 defending is going to be a huge part to his game because we also do need that defensive cover. Now, he does have 83 interceptions with the intercept playstyle, so he should be very good at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward. 79 defensive awareness and 79 stand tackle is okay. And then last but not least, boys, the 83 physical, probably going to be the standout stat for the card alongside his dribbling. 87 stamina for a box-to-box center mid at the start of FC25 is not half bad. And then he does also have 85 strength and 70 aggression, so he should be quite strong both on and off the ball. Now, in terms of playstyles, he does have 5 different playstyles. He has the intercept, technical, flare, first touch, and relentless. I love the fact that he does have the intercept playstyle. As a box-to-box midfielder, I think he's going to be very consistent at breaking up the play. The technical going forward is going to be really effective, and then he does also have the relentless, so he shouldn't be very tired towards the end of the game. It would have been really nice to see maybe like a scoring playstyle just to add a little bit more going forward, but with the way that the card is set up, man, definitely a promising player for the start of FC25. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Gravenberch card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position as that box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Gravenberch Evolution card. We are coming up against Watkins, De Bruyne, Nunes, Nico Williams, De Jong. It's a very strong team. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and use him as that box-to-box midfielder in the midfield 3. We want him to be very good going forward while still providing that defensive cover. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he does have really good agility, not the greatest of balance. And keep in mind, boys, he is 6'3" with a bigger build in game. And in terms of left stick dribbling, you can most definitely feel a little bit of clunkiness. But I love the fact that he does have the 4-star skill moves and then also the technical playstyle. I think that that's going to be really important going forward. But yeah, man, let's see if we can get off to a good start in game number 1. I maybe want to test out like a ball roll trivela. It's not the greatest, man. I feel like his long shots might be quite useful in some situations, but I don't expect it to be too consistent. Gravenberch is making that run. Now, as a ball carrier, because he does have really good physicality, I think it's going to be very difficult to get him off of the ball. Nice, good football right here. A little bit of one-touch football. Gravenberch is making that run. We'll play it to him. Near post, 4-star weak foot. I thought he was going to hit it with his left foot, man, but that's really good attacking positioning. But that's exactly what we need him to do. We need him to be very good going forward, but we also need that defensive cover. And with his decent reactions and composure, the manual defending should be quite nice. A good interception right there. Now, as you guys know, it is quite difficult to pick up those runs from the center mid position, so I'm going to try to get Gravenberch in behind again. Great attacking positioning. Power shot. It's a decent attempt, man. He doesn't have the power shot playstyle, which is a little bit of a letdown for the card. But for the most part, you could still incorporate them in game from time to time. That's great. Keeping the pressure up, boys. Eze is making that run through the middle. We'll just play it through. It's not a bad ball, man. I feel like his passing has been very, very accurate. Yeah, I just don't want to step, man. I want to contain right here a little bit. He's probably going to go for the pass. Gravenberch, great interception, man. The pass could have been a little bit better, but that's my bad. Might try to get Paqueta in behind. Gravenberch, just slow it down a little bit. We'll go for an over the top through ball. Very accurate, man. His long range passing has been good as well. And if you do want to run him as like a center defensive mid where he's like more of a holding midfielder, you most definitely can. Gravenberch, couple step overs right there. Ball roll. Trivela a little bit further out. Just a little bit too much power behind that. Gravenberch step. There we go, man. That's a good block right there. Good recovery speed again. Gravenberch, great tackle as well, man. Defensively has been so good. Just play it, just play it, just play it. There we go. We get a little bit of jam in that situation. Gravenberch, decent acceleration. Bit of a tight angle, but we'll go for the shot. That's incredible, man. Only 78 finishing, something like that, but that is a beautiful, beautiful finish. Now, honestly, boys, I knew that he would be quite solid defensively, but going forward has been very, very surprising. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. We are coming up against Zé Roberto, Nunes, Danjuma, Rashford, Gravenberch in there as well, Adama Traoré, another really good team. But yeah, man, for 50,000 coins, I do think that it is a pretty solid evolution to go ahead and complete. And as you guys know, he doesn't have like any stats that are too high rated. So the card does have the potential to fit in a lot of different evolutions throughout FC25. Gravenberch, a little bit of acceleration boost right there. Look at the power behind his runs, man. That's incredible. Did a little bit too much with that touch, though. I'm going to try to maybe apply a little bit of pressure in this situation. Nice, good tackle, man. So far, has been quite consistent in the tackle. Nothing too crazy. The anticipate playstyle would have been nice, but I feel like he can most definitely get the job done. Gravenberch, ball roll, Trivela. Test it out, maybe. Decent shape to it. That's what I'm talking about, boys. I'm telling you, the long shots aren't anything too crazy, but you can most definitely incorporate them from time to time. The ball roll Trivela seems to be quite decent. Gravenberch, nice, man. Dispossesses the attacker. That's really nice. And now that's going to allow us to spring into a counter attack. We do have Felix making that run. Gravenberch, come on. Good attacking positioning. Drop of the shoulder, finish. Let's go, boys. I actually wanted to go ahead and do a Burba spin in that situation, but it registered as a step over, not complaining. And again, man, going forward, although he doesn't have the craziest of shooting stats, man, he has been quite clinical in game. I'm going to use that LB acceleration again. Very nice. Nice, good physicality. Still with it, boys. As you guys can see, very difficult to get him off the ball. Touch. Oh, you know what, man? If he would have gotten that touch off, I think we beat that fullback. Now, we do have time for one more attack in the first half. Just going to try to get him in behind. My opponent hasn't really been tracking these runs. That's a vital touch, man, but we just couldn't get it under control. That's unlucky. All right, man, straight from kickoff. We'll signal Matson to make that run. And we do have a little bit of space. I'm going to go cross diagonal. Maybe test out his long-range passing in that way. He did pull out his goalkeeper, but he's not going to get to him, man. A very accurate pass right there. Paqueta. We could maybe just try to get Paqueta in behind again. Felix is also making that run. We'll go over top with Gravenberch. Another really accurate pass. Over top. I'm going to go power shot on the volley. He's actually gotten the block, man. That's very unlucky. But even from a deeper position, the chance creation has been very good. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the Octopus Evolution Gravenberch card in a few games of Division Rivals. And for 50,000 coins, man, a really good player to go ahead and use in the Evolution. I think as a box-to-box midfielder, he does possess all the qualities to make him a phenomenal midfielder in-game. Now, if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Anchor Chem style. And with the Anchor Chem style, he does have 88 acceleration and then also 86 sprint speed. The acceleration boost that he gets after the step over or after like the LB acceleration boost is very effective, and when you pair that with his physicality, it's very difficult to get him off of the ball. Now, the 78 shooting for the most part was a very surprising stat. He doesn't have any scoring play styles, but for the most part, he was quite clinical in game. The finishing in and around the box wasn't anything too crazy, but he can most definitely bag you a few goals, which is really nice to see. Now, the 83 passing and 86 dribbling were probably the two standout stats in my opinion. I think that he's most definitely a technician on the ball. Not only can he bag you a few goals, but he can also create a lot of chances. His passing in game was extremely accurate and very consistent. And when you pair that with his 86 dribbling, although he isn't the smoothest of players on the ball, I love the fact that he does have the technical play style. And whether you play him as a holding midfielder or as a box-to-box midfielder, the technical side to his game is so good, he can most definitely create a lot of chances. And then last but not least, boys, the 78 defending and 83 physical. The defensive cover that you get with the card for the start of FC25 is really effective in my opinion. 87 interceptions with the intercept playstyle, 83 defensive awareness, and then also 85 stand tackle. Very good at breaking up the play, very good at advancing the ball forward, and ultimately a very strong player both on and off the ball. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like an 8.3 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as that box-to-box center mid in the 4-3-2-1 formation. Now, as you guys know, the cost of the evolution is 50,000 coins, and I will say for the start of FC25, it is a tad bit expensive, but because he is only 85 rated, I think that there's a lot of potential with the card. He's most definitely going to fit in a few evolutions in the future. Not only is the physical side to his game really effective, but the technical side was really good as well. And as a box-to-box midfielder, there's a lot of potential with the card. And out of all the players that you can go ahead and use in the evolution, I do think that Gravenberch is your best option. If you do have the coins and you are looking for a new midfielder that is very well-rounded and very balanced, I think that Gravenberch is a phenomenal option and I would highly recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.